They're all set at the 1600 first race, and away they go. Cliffy Clavin began well, that's along the inside, far-reaching, three off the fences, going up in search of the lead. Royal Miracle, the black cap, races third. They followed by Early Edition racing just outside of the runners, and Heroic Act is the trailer. There's about 5-6 lengths covering the small field as they make their way into the turn with about 1200 meters left to run. Out in front is Far Reaching, now takes them along by about 2 lengths to Cliffy Clavin racing in second. Then came Early Edition, one off the fence in third. Royal Miracle fourth at the inside in the black cap, and Heroic Act races out at the back end of the field about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Racing their way now towards the final 800 meters or so, and Far Reaching continues to do the work in front by 2.5 to 3. Cliffy Clavin along the fence second. Early Edition has been improving at the outside, now races third. Then came just in behind them Heroic Act, and at the back end of the field now Royal Miracle. They come down to the last 600 meters and they're about to turn for home, and Far Reaching will guide them into the straight. Early Edition is towards the outside, Cliffy Clavin going for the inside, then came Heroic Act, and then Royal Miracle further back. Past the 400 meter marker, Far Reaching still goes strongly, got it by about 5 lengths. Early Edition, Cliffy Clavin, Royal Miracle trying to run onto the inside. Far Reaching is hanging to the outside of the track but holds a big advantage by 6 or 7 lengths, and Far Reaching won't be caught at this stage. Then Cliffy Clavin, Heroic Act and Royal Miracle, but Far Reaching will win by about 10. Second Royal Miracle, Cliffy Clavin third, Heroic Act fourth, then came Early Edition. Here's the head on replay. Far Reaching is towards the outside now, is drifting to the outside. As I said, it was hanging to the outside but held a very big advantage at that point and was never going to be caught. Cliffy Clavin, Royal Miracle all running on for second, third and fourth, but it will go the way of Far Reaching. 3-year-old daughter Vercingetorix out of the Dynasty mare Flying Fable, owned by Mrs. Jared and Lawrence Werners and Mrs. Tessa Werners.
Well, it's a good start for the Johan Janssen van Vuren stable. Mr. Werners, lovely to have him on course here. Anson will be chatting on his behalf. Main Chance Farms bred, and Samanga Kumalo aboard for the first time. Daughter Vercingetorix. Samanga, well done. What a lovely start to the day. Just too good.
Yes, big thanks obviously to Johan. Got in the ring and asked him where will he will he want me to place it, and he said, listen, I'll leave everything to you because we're not sure if the pace is going to be on or they're gonna go slow. So I thought, just been given that, you have to ride as you find it. Came out quite well. I held her, didn't want her to take a hold, so I just held her where I was comfortable and just gradually came over. And again, coming to the stretch, it just took a time, but once I got down, I just felt another kick, and it was amazing that obviously still a little bit green running out a little bit, but once I really asked for that extra effort, and she's still quick in again. So I know her filly taking on boys getting the weight sex allowance, but I think putting the right races, she should learn what it's all about already. So I think going further, she should pick up another one.
And of course, I think the winning margin was 13 lengths. So even if the field was a bit weak, she might have a few more.
Definitely, as I say, if Johan had to put in the NASA races, she's not the biggest of filly, but she got a big heart, so that's a plus. And again, big thanks to Lawrence, and big thanks again, obviously, to Main Chance and to Justin. He does the hard work behind the scenes, and to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Vohaba Strips. And we'd like to take this time to just take 10 seconds of silence for Lucky's head groom, Everesto. He was a very happy man, and everywhere. Any jockey that rode for him, they will understand and they know what a gentleman to have around, and just a 10 second to just have a memory of him, and then
Well said, Samanga.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samanga. So, in memory of Everest, they're all wearing the black armbands. Johan, please come on to that little spot over there. Well done. Maybe she's better than we think she is.
You know what? I'm first and foremost, I'm a horse lover before I'm a trainer, and we care a lot about our horses. So you've got this little filly, she's weak, and I know she's wanting ground, but I want to do the right thing for her, give her the time to mature and things like that, and sprint her to get strong instead of just putting the filly over ground like I should have 3 months ago. You know, I was messing around, absolute fool, trying to do what I think is best for her, but overthinking it completely. She's always been dying for the ground. Listen, I don't know. The plans forward, I didn't expect it to win like that, obviously, because we train her very, very soft at home. We hardly ever do fast work with her, just because she doesn't take any. So yeah, just super happy that we got the win out the way. Very much unexpected, that kind of margin. But in saying that, if you look at horses that ran second and third, they were beaten the same margins by the winners in their previous races. So listen, I'm going to have a chat with Lennon on Monday morning, because I'm not sure how he's going to handicap this race. It's going to be very tough, because there's not the obvious line horse ran an average fourth, so it's not his form run. You know, you can't go on that run as a line horse. So anyway, we'll have a chat on Monday. Just well done to Lawrence and Jared and the family, and thank you for Samanga for bringing one home for me. Hopefully we're going to have a couple more this season. He's going to ride a couple of horses for me this season, and yeah, let's hope it's the beginning of a good season.
Good start today. I won't go through all of them because I've got your comments already, but Bingwa and Chasing Happiness, probably your next best, you said?
I would think Chasing Happiness probably my next best. She's well in at the weights. She's a super work filly. You always fancy her. Even last time I thought she'll win, but then I went back to 1,000. I didn't have the right race for it. It was probably a bit sharp for her, but she does show a lot of speed, so I don't really think you can win 1,000, but I think it's the right race today at the weights. Obviously, the only horse that's close to me at the weights, very close to me, is Matchy's horse. So listen, you can't say it's over. It's a 2-horse race. It's as simple as that. And then Bing was very, very well. The field's cutting up. He gets himself out of his ground at times. He jumps slow, comes. So being a small field, you're not going to be 10 lengths back. You're going to be 6 lengths back, and you can run them down. So once again, not easy at the weights. 62, but I think he's going to run a cracker.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome, thank you.
Well done, Johan. Good start today. Anthony's going to come in and chat on behalf of Mr. Werners. Anthony, you and I have chatted a lot in the last 2 weeks, which is a great sign. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yes, thanks, Lyle. Well done to Johan. You know, he's had a bit of strain with this one because she's actually so tiny. She's actually so small. Lawrence was saying, you know, out of all the horses that he owns, this is probably the pony of the lot. Yeah. So well done to Johan for getting her right. And thank you to Samanga for a good ride. And obviously well done to Lawrence, Jared and Mrs. Werners.
Good start to the day. I hope we chat to you later, hopefully at least twice.
So do we.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Well done. Good start. And then finally, we've got Eric, who'll be representing Maslin. Eric, if you'll come right in here. Well done, Maslin, the winning groom.
Yes, I know talk about Marceline. I want to thank God for everything, for my stable, for Mr. Ioannis, for Mr. Iwan and Mr. Venus, and I want to play every chance we want to come to the racing, want to play to the winners. Want to thank God for everything when they come here. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Eric, and you'll get receiving World Sports Betting, 1,500 Rand, on behalf of Maslin, who's the groom of number 6 Far Reaching. Thank you very much, Eric. Right, so the numbers here for race number 1 are 6, 5, 2, and 1. Good start for punters. Race 2 is due off. I'll tell you the exact time, 12:40. That's when the bipod starts.